This is not just a tribute to me, it's a tribute to her and to the growth that she's had and the love that she has for what she's doing. I just need to continue to make sure they understand the path, you know?
I'm always looking to challenge myself. When opportunities come knocking, I answer that door and I'm ready to go.
I don't even have a face or a thought to the opponent. I'm not training for him, I'm training for me. If I can execute my best moves, I'm gonna win, you know? And that's the goal. We're in sunny South Florida. This is my home. Just woke up, about to get some breakfast in and kind of go through the day. I usually wake up, get some coffee in, tend to read a little bit of scripture here and there, and then I eat something, then kind of start getting my stuff ready and head over to the gym and get my first session in. Making my breakfast routine. Everybody always says this to me, like, bro, what is that you're eating? I think like basically a giant mix: oatmeal, spinach, blueberries, and eggs. Everybody every time sees me eat this, they're like, ew, that's so gross. I started jiu-jitsu at 20, basically working construction and doing jiu-jitsu at night. And I started getting good. When people started noticing me and I started competing a lot, I was able to survive, all those years, through fighting MMA, and with jiu-jitsu taking such a turn to a professional level, you see all these opportunities for everyone. It's gratifying, to know that you've been there since the beginning and you watched it, and there's a story to be told about it, and I'm part of that story. We get to the gym this morning, there's summer camp happening there, there's kids everywhere, and then we'll have a class that's starting. I don't teach that class, one of my instructors teaches it, and I just participate in it. So get some rounds in, talk to people, kind of be a student too sometimes. It's good. Good, how are you? I'm good. Good to see you. Kids kind of hang out, run games, do jiu-jitsu, basically spend time here having fun, Today we got class here at 10 a.m. Starts in a couple minutes. I believe it's going to be slow because the ADCC opens tomorrow, but we always get people to show up and always get rounds, Worst case scenario would just be me and Jasmine after each other. So there's Jasmine there now.
The vibes at this gym are awesome, man. Everybody's like family here, there's no ego, there's no there's a little bit of competitiveness within the crew, but it's to grow each other, I'm feeling great in the camp. I'm feeling very confident, working a new approach towards this fight and getting ready to just dominate.
It's amazing to see him and Jasmine, Achilles preparing at the same time for the tournaments, even though he's been in this forever, everybody thinks that he's oh no, he's finally gonna stop now, and he comes to surprise you,
It's unique, right? I mean, be able to share a platform and be one of the best in the world already at her age is incredible, So now, this is not just a tribute to me, it's a tribute to her and to the growth that she's had and the love that she has for what she's doing. So I just need to continue to make sure they understand the path,
The 6 a.m. guys bought 2 tickets, so who's number 1 front row, and they held the tournament. 170 and up and 170 and below, and the winners got front row tickets to WNO. That little guy over there won this morning. He's our champ.
We had a under 170 and above 170 this morning for the 6 a.m. class, and came out with 2 subs, and I ended up getting the front row tickets for who's number 1.
And sometimes it's unpredictable. She's gonna do locks and everything. But if she has this think that she can evolve very quick, you know, based the things that she needs to get better, or she feels like her opponent is bringing a lot to the table. She's like, okay, it's the time to evolve and change my game, you know. I think she has great future. She has the potential to be above her daddy.
Jasmine and I always have plans that we're training, things that we're doing. Like, you know, like today you didn't see me really wrestle. You gotta have a day with an idea of what you're gonna do so that you're not just doing the same thing over and over again. You know, you're game planning and working through it. I don't even have a face or a thought to the opponent or what. I'm not training for him, I'm training for me. So, you know, if I can execute my best moves, I'm gonna win, you know? And that's the goal. Now we're gonna head over to our strength and conditioning and get our workout in. Then after that, get some recovery and come back to work. Beauty. This place is paradise. Everybody who lives somewhere else that's cold, this is our winter. This is our summer. This is all year round.
In a sport that's already dominated by men, and instead of empowering women, you start calling yourself daddy. Like, that's what the sport needed. Could never be me. Who said that? Imagine being I wasn't trying to brand it. I was just trying to make fun of her, but I guess people want me to brand it now. I don't think we're gonna be friends anymore after this. Skylar said that to me yesterday. She goes, Jasmine, I think you've drawn the line. And I was like, man, she used to message me and be like, good, nice, I like it, but she hasn't messaged me in a while.
We're here at Ultimate Sports Institute with Terry Kirby. He's my strength and conditioning coach, a 10-year NFL veteran. I hate working out, but ever since I started working out and I took it seriously, it's changed my career. I always like having somebody watch over me to make sure that I'm doing it as best I can, and I couldn't ask for a better coach than this gentleman that we got going on.
Today we're gonna do a little bit of full body stuff. He has a fight in 2 weeks, so the thing with him is right now I want to still keep his focus as far as being strong and keeping his body intact right now so that he can stay tight throughout the whole fight. For me, it's just about being an athlete. When you train an athlete, if you train them to be a good athlete, their sport is always going to take over. You know, just like when I played football for those years, I trained to be the best athlete I can be. And when you start doing your sport, it's automatically going to take over.
You know, we always all train, work out, recovery, eat. Everything we do is kind of together as a family, and I think that's kind of what helps, you know. Everybody holds each other accountable. It's like, hey, where were you today, you know? Or like, well, I'll look over and be like, oh, you're doing some light weight over there. So, you know, the family camaraderie and environment helps push each other, you know. I love it.
There you go. You're training an entire family of monsters. I don't know, in this sport, I mean, in none of the sports I've ever been in that you have, you know, that many generations of an entire family that's this competitive, that's this, like, driven, and they just keep pushing each other. It's amazing.
So this is Brazilian stroganoff. The normal way is to make it with chicken, but we like to eat it with picanha. It's more tasty, and most of Brazilians, they make this with mustard and ketchup. I like to use marinara sauce instead. But that's it.
Yeah, I'm doing the Miami Open tomorrow. There's a good amount of people in my bracket. So, and then I'm gonna do the Absolute as well. The lifestyle started like when I was like 14. At first, there wasn't as much pressure because I was kind of younger, and I was a blue belt going against adults. So I was trying to make a name for myself. now the pressure is getting a little more serious because I have to like retain that status, not being unbeaten, but like prove that I belong on the top of the top. So a little pressure, yeah. It makes it easier sometimes because they're doing it too, so I have to do it as well. But when I'm not in camp focused training, I definitely do take more free time than I should, but it's okay. When I get into camp, it's camp, so it's different.
When the kids were smaller, it was easier to kind of work them through it. And then when they got to, I think like 13 through 18 right now, where Achilles is, it's always been very, 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 very like walking on eggshells. Like, all right, I don't want to say too much, but I don't want to not say enough. We've done such a maneuvering skill with them to making sure that they continue to do this this thing that we love, and at the same time make sure that the journey's fun, you know, make sure that they're enjoying themselves, make sure that we still have time as a family, we still, spend, opportunities talking and just not just jiu-jitsu,
No, I feel like you did a good job with the balancing. Growing up, it was hard to figure out the balance, Dad, coach, boss. There's so much to balance. It's like, who's talking to me now? It's like, is dad talking to me, is boss talking to me, or coach talking to me? It took a while to identify that, especially as a kid. You would just see dad, you don't see coach, and it's hard to separate the two. But as I got older, I kind of started to realize like there has to be the separation, Otherwise, the lines get blurred, and then feelings get hurt or emotions get into the play. When coach is talking to you, there's no feelings. It's like coach is telling you need to do this, you need to do this. But it's hard to look at coach who looks like dad, and it's like, I don't want to do that. It sucks. But you have to kind of persevere and figure it out from there. He did a great job as not just a coach, dad, and boss. He did as a competitor as well. So it's not like he was just telling us what to do. He was also walking the walk. So I think he did a great job.
They are entertainers, they speak well, they fight well, and it's a really special mixture of everything. So right time, right place, right kids,
We're in a good spot. We're in a good position to take over, dominate.
This is one of those things that's hard, but I enjoy every day. I enjoy doing this. Because I did this a lot to cut weight. And when you're not doing this because you have to, because you want to, it makes a huge difference. You feel better, you recover better, you sleep better, you train better. And from here, we're gonna go do the ice bath. Oh God. At least I am. So blessed to be able to live like this and do all these things, and I just grateful to God and jiu-jitsu, be able to know where I came from and to know where I am today. This is just, that's why I preach so much about how I love Jesus and I love God, and I know that all my gifts and all my blessings come from my faith, because I live the perfect life. I live just a dream. Hang out with the kids, teach jiu-jitsu, have fun. Today's gonna be a slow day because, again, a big majority of our kids are competing at the Open tomorrow. So we're just gonna go there and kind of have the kids play a little bit and kind of move around and have some fun, I always talk about how important it is for kids to compete. And you see most of the kids that are here are beginners, white belts that have never competed and probably not ready yet to compete. But life is about competition, and you're gonna have ups and downs in life through competition. And we want the kids here at our gym, putting themselves out there, even if they're there just to get the experience, it's important to be part, you know?
Turtle! Oh, I see it. I'm gonna get my hook in there. You better tighten up, man. If I can get my foot in there, the little feet are gonna go in there. Every kid is a different person, a different learning way, and I actually just love teaching, so that helps a lot. The goal with this age is to help them build strength to control their own bodies. Because jiu-jitsu is not just about controlling your body, it's about controlling somebody else's body. And it gets even harder when you don't know how to control your body. So the kids, they're learning how to control their bodies individually, so eventually they can start to control somebody else's body.
Stop.
I'm gonna go home, I'm gonna eat some dinner, I'm gonna play some video games, and then wake up bright and early for ADCC Miami tomorrow. I'm gonna be coaching all day. The kids start at 8, so I'll probably be there at like 7. And Absolute usually starts at like 10, 11 o'clock, so I'll be there till the lights shut off on that place.
Boys, they want to just fight, they want to roll, they want to wrestle. My day's done for today. Resting, going home, chilling. Kid Dale and I will be facing off WNO 29, main card, Miami. If you're here and you live in Miami, come check it out live. If you're not, tune in to make sure you are catching it on Flow. See you then.